2026 is new 2016.
2016.
Let's go.
I genuinely can
2016 was the Pokemon Go era. I know that shit. और ये बोलेंगे लूजी की एल्बम आई थी उस वक्त.
not believe
ये
it's
करने
already
वाले
been
हैं
10 years. I've never felt more like an unk in my entire life. It feels like maybe 7 years ago, but 10 is crazy. And since it's been 10 years, many people are now talking about 2016 nostalgia all over the internet, including TikTok, Instagram, hell, even the Facebook moms are getting into it. Okay, I don't know about that, but
Facebook mom.
Now-
No bro, Facebook moms are not getting it. But I know about them.
along with nostalgia, many people are predicting that
How do you know? मुझे पता है भाई, मुझे पता है bro.
since it's been 10 years, 2026 will be the new 2016. Even games like Fortnite and Angry Birds are
Fortnite 2018 में आई थी. 17 में आई थी, sorry, my bad.
saying this shit apparently. That's how mainstream this quote has gone. Now, I don't think 2026 will be the new 2016, but there's definitely going to be some notable things about 2026 for sure. Like GTA 6 will be
GTA
dropping.
6 शायद आएगी नहीं आएगी. We don't know the fuck bro.
At least I think it will. But honestly though, 2016 wasn't all sunshine and
2026 में काफी ज्यादा एल्बम आने वाली है आपस की bro.
rainbows either. I think a lot of people said when they were actually living through 2016, they said it was complete buns. But after looking back on it, there were some heat things about 2016. I can't even lie. But today we're going to be going over the greatest things of 2016, and we're going to see how it compares to what we have coming in 2026. So we got to start with social media. And a lot of people are like, take me back to the days. You know what, man? I'm good. I'll take 2026 this time. Everybody was raving over Snapchat filters. There was Musical.ly, Instagram. You just can't recreate it, bro. You had to be there. And since Snapchat and Instagram brought back their popular filters from 2016, everyone's been using them again in videos talking about 2016. And now these filters were global, bro. Everybody was using them. Instagram
भाई बंदे ने लिटरली, अगर किसी ने नहीं सुना हो, मैंने सुना है, लेकिन इसने बंदे ने क्या बोला, टेक मी बैक टू 2026 में ही तो जी रहा है गवार गांडू. स्क्रिप्ट 2 बार अगर तू सेव करके एडिट करते हुए ही सही कर देता.
had this filter called
मैं सोच में पड़ गया भाई. टेक मी बैक टू द 2026. व्हाट द फक इज ही सेइंग?
Rio de Janeiro. I must have butchered that. There's no way. And this filter just speaks 2016 to people. People would describe using this filter on a summer day, the average day in 2016. And then there was Musical.ly. Yeah, I don't even want to think about
Musically was
I
a star TikTok bro basically.
That ass was
Type
fun.
it. और कैरी किसे नहीं पता, कैरी मिनाटी की टिकटॉक के साथ कंट्रोवर्सी हुई थी. Musically उससे पहले वाला, उसका मतलब एक तरीके लगा लो उसी तरीके का प्रोजेक्ट था, और कैरी मिनाटी यूज्ड टू प्रमोट दिस शिट, और किसी ने ये बात भी नहीं बोली ब्रो. ओजी फैन को बताया, जो कैरी को बहुत पहले से देख रहा है, उसे पता है कि म्यूजिकली को पहले कैरी ने 3-4 वीडियोस में अपने प्रमोट किया है, और वो अभी भी होंगी यूट्यूब पे ब्रो. He used to literally promote that shit. He's roasting bro. Nobody gives a shit now.
Musical.ly dance.
कोई बोलता भी नहीं
That's
bro.
why, honestly, I prefer 2026 for social media. I really do like this era of reaction images, bro. This is great. You can literally open up any comment section on TikTok. It is full of reaction images. And in 2015, we saw the birth of like really short form content like Vine, and then there was Musical.ly. And now short form content is mostly what we consume now. There's a lot of people out there that just don't even bother with
Short form content is piece of shit bro. Guys watch big videos, long type videos. It just brain rots your brain man, and you're literally not even watching that things you like भाई. तुम्हें आसपास जो तुम्हें स्क्रॉल कर रहे हो, तुम्हें चीजें वो आधी ज़्यादा पसंद ही नहीं होती, तुम ऐसे ही कंज्यूम करे जा रहे हो. एक हटी, एक जटी, दूसरी हटी. लिटरली वॉच अ लॉन्ग वीडियो. आधे ज़्यादा लोग क्यों नहीं देखते लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट अकॉर्डिंग टू देम? क्योंकि लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा बड़ा होता है. मेरे को छोटी चीज़ें, लिटरली मैं इतनी चीज़ प्रूव कर सकता हूँ, जब तुम लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट कंज्यूम करोगे तुम कम देर के लिए करोगे भाई, और जब शॉर्ट फॉर्म करोगे एक हटाओ दूसरी हटाओ, बिकॉज दे आर लिटरली
anymore. And another thing that I would prefer 2026 for again is memes. Like, to be honest with you, dog, we do not need these 2016 memes.
Literally, bro, they were piece of shit.
Back. People really tried to bring them back at the beginning of the year with the quote, great meme reset. That's why you just can't recreate a year. You got to just appreciate the year, be happy that it happened, and move forward from it. Like, you can make new things to, I guess, kind of replicate the same feeling, but there's no way you can just bring back these old memes and force yourself to laugh at them again. Some of the most iconic memes from the year included Squidward dabbing, the MLG memes, Sanic, Dat Boy. All right, yeah, you can keep these, dog. Like, for its time, I mean, I was in middle school, so of course I was laughing my ass off at these. But 10 years later, there's no way I'm laughing at these. Now,
तब तू भी चूतिया था ना, लेकिन उस वक्त पे ब्रो, उस टाइम पे वो चीजें हंसाती हैं भाई, मानो या ना मानो। अरे 10 पैक्स आ रहे हैं, I'm gonna not lie with that shit. Literally bro, fuck you. अगर 10 साल बाद तेरी वीडियो कोई देखेगा वो मूतेगा भी नहीं इस वीडियो में, मैं कह सकता हूँ ब्रो। एग्जैक्टली सेम फॉर माय स्ट्रीम्स, कोई मूतेगा भी नहीं इन पे। And you were
26,
like, I just laugh at that time.
I guess the most popular meme
बड़ी
so
चूतिया
far
चीज
this year.
बोलते हैं भाई ये
This
वाली।
shit's called City Boy or something like that. It's supposed to be an ironic meme since somebody dead ass used this in a 2022 edit and thought it was so tough. So it went viral and it just took the internet by storm. There was also this shit called I got hella money. Okay, this was just ass. But now we gotta talk about 2016 slang. Now, some of these words are still used today. Like I hear people say bruh all the time.
Oh, that's the 2016 slang.
Occasionally I'll hear lit, but I've not heard the words fam and savage in
फैम और सैवेज यूज तो हो रहे हैं भाई, जो चूतिया है भाई।
years. It was crazy how mainstream these words were. Like my parents were really asking me what these meant. Literally everybody with some kind of influence were using these words. Now, so far in 2026, we got chud. I think it's a term for like a greaseball loser or something. I don't know. And apparently the word LARPing is becoming a popular slang word. It's just another word for performative, pretty much. Now we got sports. Now this 2016 sports era was crazy. Everybody was glazing the Warriors just for them to blow a 3-1 lead in the finals. Like there were so many people walking around with a Warriors jersey on. And then we had the Broncos versus the Panthers for the Super Bowl, which honestly I thought was a pretty good game. I was expecting the Broncos to win, to be honest, but this year we got the Patriots back in the Super Bowl, man. This shit is gonna be crazy. It might get a little wicked because it's the Seahawks, but I don't know, man. I'm calling the Patriots are going to win. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And then there was one of the greatest games of all time to drop.
अनचार्टेड कब आई थी बाय द वे? व्हेन डिड अनचार्टेड 4 रिलीज?
Pokemon
2016 में आई थी ना? Horizon Zero Dawn, ग्रेटेस्ट गेम। हाँ, ये मैंने पहले ही बताया था। पोकेमॉन गो का तो वह जो लिटरली भाई म्यूजिक वीडियोस थी। कौन सा बैंड था भाई वो? मैरून 5 शायद। लिटरली उन्होंने म्यूजिक वीडियो में अपनी ये पोकेमॉन गो की एडवर्टाइजमेंट करी थी। तब उस वक्त हमें पता नहीं लग रहा था। आई वाज लाइक सो क्रिएटिव वीडियो भाई, क्या वीडियो है भाई।
I genuinely feel like
bro literally add कर रहे थे भाई Pokemon Go
an unk glaze in the 80s right now. But dude, this game had everybody in a chokehold. A lot of my summer that year was spent walking around catching Pokemon. Everywhere I went.
भाई literally, और उस वक्त पे बताऊँ क्या था, एक ऐप आता था भाई literally जिसमें तुम घर बैठे बैठे Pokemon कैच कर सकते थे। उसे मॉड एपीके या हैक वैक पता नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता क्या बोलते हैं। लिटरली तुम्हें चलने की जरूरत नहीं है और लिटरली तुम सारे Pokemon कैच कर सकते हो घर पे बैठे बैठे अपनी चेयर से। लिटरली भाई अभी भी आता होगा, मुझे नहीं पता। बाय द वे
I had Pokemon Go on. The stupidest thing I
Pokemon Go बीच में बैन भी हो गई थी क्योंकि इतने ज़्यादा एक्सीडेंट्स वगैरह होने लग गए थे इंडिया में, मेरे को जहाँ तक याद है। बाकी पता नहीं मेरे को।
I've done for Pokemon Go is put my fucking phone on the ceiling fan just to get steps for my eggs or whatever. I really did all that just to hatch some eggs. That's crazy. Now in my 2026 predictions video, I did predict that a mobile game could get revived, and I said Pokemon Go as a candidate. It could happen, maybe. I feel like one reason why people stopped playing Pokemon Go is because all you would see were Pidgeys and Rattatas. That was it. I lived in the middle of nowhere with no spawns, so I had to beg my parents to drive me 30 minutes just to get some heat. And now speaking of apps, we got to talk about the technology of 2016. There was these things called hoverboards. Everyone wanted them, but they were so ass. Like the controls of them were terrible. There were so many times where I'd see videos of people trying to use one and they just fall off them right away. And I really wanted
I never used it.
Are these so bad? But after a couple months, this thing would have just sat in my closet and collected dust. The latest iPhone at the time was the iPhone 7, which I also wanted. And in 10 years, the amount of technology that has been invented is crazy. Now we have self-driving cars, robots walking around on the street with us. AI has evolved so much in the past 3 years. And of course, we got the iPhone 17. And when you look back at the camera quality of the iPhone,
it was really bad, bro. It was really bad.
2016 versus now, the difference is insane. Now, of course, speaking of videos, YouTube. At the time, there were so many iconic YouTubers. The
Fooky man को तूने iconic में दिया, what the Fooky Jake Paul
era was huge. Commentary videos were huge. I used to
Feud was at the top, bro, at that time, bro.
watch like Logan.
When I was in 4th or 5th class, I used to watch him all day, bro.
Paul, FaZe Rug, Rice Gum, SML, Grade A Under A, Leafy, and the odd ones out. I was steady binging their videos every day. There was also like insane crossovers where people were beefing with each other. Like you had Rice Gum and iDub
I don't know the heck are they.
beef. Even Jake Paul and Logan Paul had
They were
fake
fighting
beef.
too.
But this shit really had younger me on the edge of my seat. I really wanted to see what was gonna happen next. And now as for YouTube in 2026, we got me. All right, I'm not gonna sit
You suck, man. You suck, bro. Just
Here,
kidding,
play-
bro. You're great.
myself. There's so many people I watch in 2026. The amount of time I spend.
Bro, he watches Karu, man.
That's
Sub,
nuts.
sub,
But I feel
guys, sub.
like YouTube
Guys, please sub. मैं पहली बार बोल रहा हूँ. मैं पहली बार बोल रहा हूँ भाई वीडियो में. Stream में sorry. Please sub, 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 sub,
is more
please.
niche down than ever. I feel that the 2016 era was so mainstream, everybody knew about it. Or most people did at least. There are so many different niches on YouTube, so everybody's watching something different. And one of the biggest things to come out in 2016 that I spent so many hours doing, bottle flipping. This is not a 2016
Yup,
video.
2016 वाली shit वो भी तो था fidget spinner वाला. I forget every fucking shit, man. Fidget spinner भी था, bottle flipping भी था, और कुछ और भी होगा मैं भूल
About
गया भाई.
bottle flipping. You couldn't go on any social media platform without seeing bottle flipping. This shit was everywhere. It was on the news, and it was so widespread that my school even banned bottle flipping
What the fuck?
at lunch.
भाई स्कूल्स में फिजिट स्पिनर ले जाने बैन कर दिए थे 2016 में. मैं 3rd क्लास में था उस वक्त. फिजिट स्पिनर हर एक बच्चे लेके आते थे भाई. 4 फिजिट स्पिनर बैग में लेके आया करते थे ब्रो.
Time. That shit just fried me, bro. I genuinely could not believe that. So we resorted to flipping bottle caps instead. And YouTube was pushing bottle flipping videos like crazy back then. Jack Doherty made bottle flipping videos and I was invested. And there were trick shots and all kinds of other shit that you could do with bottles. So I'd literally just sit outside with my friends and just flip bottles for hours. I didn't go that crazy with it, but there was definitely some heat trick shots that I landed. And there was even a mobile game where you would just
Now people just trick shot at video games type shit in COD. And वो 2012-13 में भी होता था. I'm not getting wrong, man.
flip bottles that I played.
लेकिन आजकल Fortnite में 360
all
टाइप
the
shit मुझे
time.
नहीं पता
Like
क्या
this
बोलते हैं.
shit was genuinely bigger than
I'm too
6
old for
in
Fortnite now.
2025. Now in 2026, we got nothing like this yet. At least I don't think so. But I'm predicting that something like this will happen this year. I'm adding that to my predictions. There will be a similar trend like this that takes the world by storm. And something that we can definitely keep in 2.6 is the music. There's definitely some good
Lil Uzi, Drake type shit.
artists out there now, but man, 2016, this
2016 Cypher, man. What the fuck was that?
was a generational era for rap. The greatest freestyle of all
I told you, man. Uzi, 21, Kodak Black,
time dropped.
Denzel
And
Curry.
everybody was talking about it. And this was the start of the SoundCloud era. And eventually, the
Yep.
SoundCloud
Tentastion.
era, you had artists like Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, Cardi, Lil Pump, X21, Trippy, Juice WRLD, the list goes on.
Where is Peep, bro? Where is Peep?
I think it went
Listen,
from like
please, Peep.